Truly, I guess I'm just a talking head right now. I love Terrence, that little bastard. I got a sock puppet that I like to bend him over. So, thank you, man, for your advice, and you're 100% safe here. You have no problem to come out and film your last final roofing show on my roof. I don't care. And you're right. I had a flashlight on the camera, but you see it didn't light up much. I don't know why I wanted to show you the inside of the roof, because I thought it'd be important to show you the side, you know, where it's sagging. Right there where all that, you know, that stop, you know, leak shit I put in there on the roof around one of those, fucking vents or whatever they call that shit. Well, the wood was cracked coming in, so I figured, yeah, you'd want to see it or you'd have an opinion. And I appreciate your opinion. You looked at it, you told me exactly, you know, what it can do and what it can't do. I had an idea, and a friend of mine told me it wouldn't work because how would we get paid if we implemented this idea? When I call you on the phone in the morning, I'll tell you the idea on the phone, and maybe you can do it over there in your neighborhood, because this is a guaranteed, bona fide, money-making idea for contractors, you know, people who know how to do the work. So I'll tell you about that idea tomorrow when I call you. And yeah, I have no problem opening up my house to you and your white crew, if that's the case. And I'll show you some Sonoma County hospitality, barbecue and whatever the fuck we need to do to get shit done. Take you to the racetrack, do some betting, you know, take you wine tasting, you and your wife or what have you. If you want to come out to California, you guys can stay in my house with me and my family. Got enough room for you and the whole crew, as long as they can sleep on futons and shit and mattresses thrown across the whole house. Not giving up the master bedroom, but hey, I give up enough as it is. Oh, so when we get to the point to where we're going to try to make YouTube not racist, let's go ahead and fix it so that the poor white people can have a voice finally. We know you're not broke. You got money. See, they call me Hitler. So you can't do nothing. You cannot do nothing, okay? They call me Hitler, okay? Al Hitler. You saw the videos. The Hitler videos I do to piss people off. Because when I do a Hitler video, I'm not speaking from the black perspective. I'm speaking from the poor white perspective. Some shit that the average white guy, you know, wouldn't want to see a black man do. This is something that Malcolm X and Martin Luther King never did. Speak for the poor white people. See, they spoke to the rich white people. They were surrounded by poor white people. But nobody spoke for the poor white people. The guy who's standing outside with the side that says he'll work for food and shit. That white guy. You know, backpack people, the young Hispanic people who barely get to this country and shit. They walk around with their backpacks with their whole entire life in the backpack. I speak for those who don't have voices for themselves. And yeah, some of those people who don't have a voice are black, but I don't deal with black drama no more. I lived black drama. Let's focus on some shit that don't affect me, but it affects the community. If you got poor white people living in the street, down the street from your house, what does that do? That brings the whole community down. You got poor Mexicans, poor blacks, poor Asians, any poor people living on the street is not good. Not good for who? Not good for the street. So when people open up their minds and nobody should be left behind, that means the poor white people shouldn't be left behind either. See, I can talk about poor black people, but poor black people already understand about poor black people. Poor black people know poor black people. I talk about poor white people because I live around a lot of white people who don't have what I have. I have seen thousands, hundreds of thousands of white people that don't have what I have. And I've also seen those exact same white people blame me for them not having what they have. And for the record, I don't own the company that hired the Mexicans that allegedly stole your job. And that's another thing I want to point out to the poor white people out there and the white people who just think they're entitled to the world. How can somebody steal something that's yours if someone else gave it to them? Don't blame the Mexican for you losing your job. Blame the man who owns the company that hired the Mexican that didn't hire you. So, getting back to the roof, hey, if you can come out here and do the roof, I can pay you. Yeah, and I put in some hours too, and let my buddy across the street put in some hours. He's going to do the paving. I'm going to repave the carport and the garage and the driveway, and he's going to do that. And it's like, hey, I got some change coming and I got to spend it. It's one of those Brewster's Million things, where you get the money and it has to be gone in 30 days. That's exactly what I'm about to hit in any minute. And, hey, I'll be gladly to call you. You can come stay here. You can come do the roof. I have no problem with that. And yes, you have my word. You and your whole entire party will be protected. Oh yeah. You will be protected by me, my crew, my army, whatever I need. And you will be fine. So, if you come out here, you come out here. I'd appreciate it. It will be fun to see you do a Riley the Roofer from Jersey to California show. You do the whole road show shit. That'd be some fun shit. But it is what it is. And I said it was a half a new roof. She had the house remodeled, gotta be at least 10 years ago. And they did the extension. The whole house with the side of the house with the extension on, that's the only side they allegedly put the new shingles on. So, it is what it is, man. I will call you in the morning after football if there's any games to be played tomorrow. Tomorrow's Sunday, so I don't know if they're going to be playing any games tomorrow. The third preseason game was tonight. Whatever. I think the Raiders are playing right now. Oh, I missed a few minutes of it, but I'm going to go ahead and put the Raider game on because what's stupid is I'm watching NFL Network live preseason, and they're bouncing from game to game like they do. Well, if you're saying the Raiders game is going to be live at 7 o'clock, why am I watching parts of the Raider game now? Well, then, which would have been, 5 o'clock. So, it's incredible, it's insane, and it's stupid. And, I stopped watching the NFL Network when it was third quarter of the Raider game just so I can watch the end of the Raider game when the Raider game comes on. So I know what the score is up until the third quarter. That sucks. Now I got to find the game and watch the rest of the game. So I had to do this quick 8-minute video for you, 9-minute, whatever it is, to let you know I appreciate your shit, and you're still funnier than shit, motherfucker. I don't know how you're funnier after all this goddamn. You get better. I don't know why. I don't know how you get better, but it's like some drugs or something. You're taking some goddamn Viagra for funny or something. You got Funagra or some shit you're taking. A little green pill with blue stripes or some shit just to make you funnier. I do appreciate your comedy because it is funny. I think it is. Well, it was funny a few minutes ago, but now that I think of it, it's really not that funny. It's okay funny, but not funny, not rib splitting. It's like, I don't know, but it's funny. I appreciate you mentioning the Don. I remember a video I did a long time ago when me and the Don had a turf war out there in New Jersey. I think he blew up my laundromat, and I was going to go after his restaurant, but I forget. I got young timers. That's the reverse of all timers. I try to forget shit. So, I'm just going to go ahead and end this video right now, and I'm going to call you in the morning. It's like 10 o'clock where you're at, so I'm pretty sure your wife has got you in the bed, your pacifier's in your mouth, and your feet are kicked up and you're snoring by now. So, I will go ahead and see you tomorrow, buddy. Later. Oh, yeah. Spray some haterade, because it's in the air.